doing yet another broadcast of the all-time squads by decade, by nation that plays Test cricket. At the moment, I've just done the India 30s. Already done the Australian teams and the English teams. So now we're going to India 1940s. Not a period in which Test cricket was played because obviously there was some Test cricket. So a lot of the players here either played at the early part of their career in the 1930s or played in the very early 50s, but a lot of their career was lost. But I've grouped them here together so that they are represented for the era that they probably would have played. There might have been a test match in 1940 in India, I'm not sure, but I doubt it. But here they are. In fact, some of these players definitely started towards the end, but there's some great, great players at the top. This won't be a long video, but one of the greatest Indian batsmen of all time. Up there with the Sachin Tendulkars, up there with the Virat Kohli, who's playing today's cricket. Up there with Vijay Merchant is another Vijay Hazare. I hope I pronounce his name right. Is it Hazare or Hazari? I've always said Hazare, but what a player he was. Look him up on Wikipedia and you should see, or Cricket Info, specifically Cricket Info, and you will see that for yourself. Rusi Modi is another player that was an opening bat. Outstanding player that was just unfortunate to play in that era. Syed Mushtaq Ali was another player, all-rounder, another excellent player. And then, again, I won't dwell too long on these players. I don't know, they didn't play too many test cricket, but they did play test cricket. You got Kishan Chand, I believe, is an attacking batsman. I've played with this team before in a one-day or a 2020 match. So I only have the patience to play 2020 or one-day internationals. Chandu Sawati, Kandu Ranjanekar, good batsman. Banerjee. Now, Abdul Hafiz Kardar is a well-known player in Indian cricket from that era because I believe he also played for Pakistan. Now, if you know your history, you'll know that there was partition and there was no Pakistan at one point. It was just India. So after partition, I believe Abdul Hafiz Kardar played for Pakistan, but he also played for India, as did a few here as well. I think possibly Ghulam Muhammad played as well for Pakistan. Here is another important player, Iftikhar Ali Khan Nawab of Patowdi Senior. Excellent batsman. But what he's probably, apart from being an excellent batsman, what he's really known for has been the father of the Nawab of Patowdi Junior. The reason why Junior is important because he became India's captain in the 1960s. But what he's really famous for, Junior that is that he revolutionized the way Indians played cricket. You see, Indian cricket was more docile and heavily reliant on spin, not very attacking. But by the 60s, Nawab Patowdi Jr., that's the son of the Patowdi Senior, obviously, began to play a bit more attacking cricket. Still a lot of spin, but they began to win. I think they won their first test match, won their first test series, in 1967. But here's his father. Some decent bowlers here to keep you occupied. Ghulam Muhammad, Ranga Sahoni, Sadhu Shinde, Chaudhry, Rangajari. These players are decent. The wicketkeepers tend to have the lowest ratings because they can't bowl, number one, and their batting averages tend to be in the 20s, if that. They probably get a bit of a boost from fielding. So there we have it. A very short version there of the 1940s. But what they do have is a good opening bat with Syed Mushtaq Ali and Rusi Modi. At number 3 is Vijay Hazare, who would be an outstanding batsman. A world class, there's no question about that. In fact, he's up there with the greats. Iftikhar Ali Khan Nawab of Patowdi Senior, and so on. When I created this team, it was quite interesting when I was doing it. And I have played with them once or twice. Let's give them a proper modern one-day international kit. we'll give them one for the 2015, just to give them a bit of flavour when we're playing with them. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the 1940s India. Very brief. Like I said, it wasn't a big squad, but it does have two excellent batsmen in there, and one, including one all-time great, Vijay Hazare. So I'll stop it right there.